in an amount all parties have agreed to be determined later if there is an issue. And that will be a part of the requirement for probation to be paid back as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
And if you need some time, then we can give you some time on a zero interest payment plan.
Okay.
But the quicker the people get paid and offense, which is interesting, that it was used as a deadly weapon offense.
The domino effect.
That's what it's less. A second degree felony, do you understand what you're charged with here?
Yes, sir.
You're facing a second degree felony, which means you face a term of not more than 20 years or less than 2 years in prison, in addition to finding it itself not to exceed the brought to we need not sign prison, 10 years in length, rather, and you do well, it's shortened to 1/3, as much as 1/3. And restitution is owed, and that is still to be determined.
And Judge, there may or may not be any. It's been a little while since I talked to the complainant. I'm going to call him back and see if there was any action.
What do we do today? Place him on probation, and everybody agree that restitution may indeed be assessed?
Yes,
and
yes, Judge.
I need, though, to assess that.
Yes, sir.
So at the
With
time,
the understanding that an amendment to those probation conditions might come with a proper restitution amount.
you understand where we are on that, sir. You could be paying restitution back, which is where you fix things on when it's loss of value of property. And the quicker you fix it, the quicker you get rewarded. That's all I want is put this back, put the victim back to hold. I don't know what that is. But is that your understanding of the plan? If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this indictment? Guilty or not guilty? Are you pleading guilty voluntarily? That is on your own free will and because you are guilty? Yes?
Yes.
I show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document voluntarily, understand it, discuss it with your attorney, or the contents all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence, and without objection, it's admitted. Among other things, this states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It is freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with, and indictment's been read to you. You've read it. You are guilty of the crime charged with any included officer. You were giving up your rights to a jury trial, rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You were totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer.
Yes.
All of this is true, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1, made a part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence report is waiting.
Yes.
I will follow this agreement,
Thank you.
if nothing further, and find you, Mr. Simeon Watkins, are pleading guilty voluntarily to this second-degree felony of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, namely an automobile, and offense according to the indictment. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, sir.
But I am not going to find you guilty. I'm going to place you on deferred or unadjudicated probation so long as you follow terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. Probation officer is going to go over with these with you here in a moment. Make sure you follow these. If you fail, your probation can be revoked. You can then be found guilty and sentenced up to 20 years in prison, the full range. We don't want that. Also, restitution is going to be owed. We're going to figure out what that is. Everybody's agreed it is. You are liable for it. You're going to figure it out, and that you probably are not going to be able to write a check for it. I don't know.
I don't know if there were any injuries. It was it may be to the fence a little bit, or and I'll see if he did actually have any hospital. I don't think he did. I think it was just maybe hit his knee a little bit, but I will just to make sure. Yes, sir.
Property damage?
There may that to the fence. I'm gonna see about the fence.
The hospital.
It was
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think he was accepted.
Okay, doesn't sound serious. No, the point, not to make it right.
It wasn't serious.
Okay, you would know. Okay, we're not there. You know.
Right.
That we're not going to tell you anything you don't already know. But whatever it is,
Yeah,
the court's going to order you to pay back if you feel, oh, wait a second, that $1 million is a little much here. I'll resolve it.
Thank you.
Okay, if there's a dispute, but restitution is going to be ordered in an amount all parties have agreed to be determined later if there is an issue. And that will be a part of the requirement for probation to be paid back as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
And if you need some time, then we can give you some time on a zero interest payment plan. But the quicker the people get paid back and put whole again, the quicker your probation ends.
Really?
Yeah, boy.
Thank you.
I can finish it and suspend it and complete probation in 1/3 of the time. So 10 years here, 3 1/3 years.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
if as long as you do your part.
I will.
Okay. So see the probation officer.